You can see the waving flag, the Canadian flag waving. Well, that is a Catholic school that has been closed down due to the fact that, guess what? From their successes and failures, delusions, and even duels, the trajectories of the innovators and their impact on society are traced in this fascinating narrative. Quantum mechanics, space-time, chaos theory, and the workings of complex systems and the impossibility of a perfect democracy are all here. Mind-bending and practical, the embedded in the numbers, and perhaps most importantly, answers one of the modern world's toughest questions: why the garbage can never get your car repaired on time. Friendly, entertaining fun. How Math Explains the World is the first narrative. Math for Poets, Institute of Advanced Studies, and the Imperfect Know-It-All. Math makes both science and the world work. Did you get this? As the schools shut down, and there are no schools except for schools online, you have to understand what makes this whole world work. Science and math make the whole world work. Quantum physics. All things great and small. I happen to be a spiritual leader. I happen to be a teacher. I happen to be one with the universe. I happen to be a spiritual leader. And all dogs want to come here. Information, the Goldilocks dilemma, Murphy's Law. Okay, these are all things that scientists have discovered that basically is the formation and the whole voting paradox of Trump. Professors and scientists of mathematics, they will tell you how math explains the world and a guide to the power of numbers, from car repair to modern physics. So as you see all these cars lined up, June the 1st on a Monday. So we would say half of these people are working? No. A quarter of these people are working? No. A third of these people are working? Yes. So all the cars that are lined up here are what, their wives' cars? No. The only one working is the mailman. Here he comes. Everything else has been shut down. Why has it been shut down? Because this is the new wave. This is the new world. And the only way that they can get rid of everything that was old is to bring everything that is new. So now we've been approached with a new way of thinking, a new way of control, and a new way to do things. And as everybody is trying to manage, you have to manage yourself. You have to love thyself, to know thyself, to get into thyself, to control thyself. So then you can go out into the world and make a difference. Then you can go into the world and change the universe. Pinky swear, I want to change the universe. I wrote that 12 years ago. Go to Sonia Fuderman on SoundCloud and hit my world national anthem called Pinky Swear. I knew this before the beginning of time. I knew this when I was an embryo, that the world had to change. And the world has to change for the children and all the new things that God is bringing about. And our legacy is left because of the American and Canadian Indians. This was their land. It was stolen. Africans were gutted out and brought as slaves. And the Jews never had a home. They were always wandering. Signing off right now with humanitarian conditions called human conditioning has caused this so-called COVID war. And I don't even believe it's a war. I believe it's democracy and propaganda to change the way that people think. Because technology has destroyed them. And now there's $180 trillion investment coming in nano, secret intelligence, robotic world. That will destroy the entire universe. But are people going to be that stupid to do all this stuff and invest in that? I think the best investment in the world right now is Apple and anything coming out of Apple. Because you know what? People like me now have a voice. And thank God I do have a voice.